it's been a little while, so I thought I'd dive in with a sort of quick and easy video where I showed you what's joined my stash lately. Now, I'm a self-confessed shopaholic when it comes to fabrics and patterns because I sew a lot, so I get through a lot, so there's a lot of shopping that goes on. So please don't judge me too harshly, but I thought you'd enjoy seeing what I've recently picked up. Okay, let's jump in. So first thing I wanted to show you is this beautiful viscose. Let me open it up a bit further. So this is a Lady McCall viscose featuring like scenes of Venice. It's a bit rumpled already, but hopefully you can see. It's so lovely, super soft. And I actually have 3 meters of this. It was a de-stash by Alice. I'll link to her in the comments. And I've been ogling this fabric for ages and she was happy to sell it to me. So that's lovely, isn't it? The sewing community helping each other out with their stash. And so I'm thinking to make a nice floaty summer dress for July or August. So watch this space. Next up, I got 1.5 meters of the most gorgeous gold polyester. So it's a crepe de chine, maybe a bit thicker than a crepe de chine. I think they're calling it luxurious crepe or something like that. And it's a really great opacity, can't see me. There I am. And I'm thinking, yeah, again, with 1.5 meters, it's gonna have to be something strappy or princess seamed, but I just really love gold and yellow at the minute. I really love wearing it, it makes me so happy. So I couldn't resist getting that one. So that was from Minerva. It was a little expensive, but I think for a great colour, I can afford it. Next up, I got the most fun Seersucker with orange and white stripes. It's probably going to be quite hard for you to see, so I'll do a close-up. And I got myself 3 meters of this because I actually have a very specific project in mind. And this is from So UK. I love their fabrics. This one is no exception. Seersucker is so great because it's kind of got that free, crinkled, relaxed feel that you get with linen without looking like you've been screwed up in a ball. So you can be, you know, a little bit more relaxed about pulling it out and throwing it straight on without feeling like people are judging you. Because it isn't really ever that wrinkled. It's kind of the vibe of the fabric, so I'm really pleased with that one. Then if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen I already shared this absolutely beautiful embroidered viscose. And it's got the most beautiful like sort of vines with leaves and little pink flowers, yellow and green leaves, so it's got great colours. It's a little sheer, but it's so soft. I think it's going to make a really beautiful floaty dress. I'm thinking maybe something like a By Hand Linen Anna, or I don't know, I need to figure it out a little. There was the new look 6666 has just come out, and that's got this cute little high neck strappy sundress design lines, so it could be great for that maybe. And that one was from So as well. I ended up getting myself 2 meters because I felt I'd be so upset if I bought myself less and then I ran out for a project. So let's just fold that one away. And then I'll show you one more. I also picked up this viscose challis in a blue and white stripe. Hopefully you can see that. I've got 3.5 meters of this because again, I have a very specific project in mind. I've got the pattern I'm going to show you in a second. And it's so floaty, so smooth. And this is actually just an eBay find. I really enjoy buying fabrics from eBay. If the price is right, then it feels worth the risk. And you can see reviews, you can see comments and the feedback. So it's kind of in a way more helpful than online fabric shops where you have no idea how people found the fabric after they got it, if you aren't lucky enough to have a blogger that's reviewed it. So yeah, I definitely approve of buying fabric from eBay. So this feels like really cool, really chic. The stripes run vertically. So yeah, I think it's going to be very nice and cool to wear for our vaguely warm summers in the UK. So let me show you. I then got 3 patterns lately I'm trying to figure out what to do with. The first one's nice and easy. So this is McCall's 8090. It came with Love Sewing recently, and as you know, I'm a bit of a fan of Love Sewing. So this is the ultimate floaty tiered dress. It's got a nice square inset at the neckline and then placket. It's got lots of different sleeve options, different lengths, like the ability to add trim. And I'd seen this Gal Meets Glam dress, that's a stripy kind of floaty dress recently, well, even I think months ago, and I just kept coming back to it and thinking, how can I make myself a version of that? It's white with blue stripes in a vertical print, and then they put the placket on the crossgrain, and then the sleeves are kind of like a gathered raglan fluty sleeve that's just like a little cap. And I really think I can turn this pattern into that dress. It's yeah, it's going to be a fun project to take on. I don't often see something and make an exact replica of it, so this will be a nice challenge to do that. Hopefully it works out. If not, I think it'll still be cute, even in its own right. I'm actually thinking, because this pattern's so nice, that I might make the seersucker out of it as well. Again, obviously another vertical stripe. But I just think it would be nice and loose and cool and show off the fabric. If not, we'll see, maybe I'll make something totally different from it. But I'm really pleased I picked that one up. When I got Love Sewing as well, it also included M8067, which is a classic little notch collar shirt, or you can make it without any collar at all. I love a notch collar. I think they're very vintage but timeless, and you can make them feel, you know, 50s or 70s or even like really modern, depending on the fabrics you pick. So I'm really looking forward to making this one. I have a couple of like tropical print fabrics in crepe de chine, and a couple of like small pieces of towel lawn, so I might use this for them. Another great little staple. And then last but not least, I bought myself this vintage 70s pattern from the charity shop near where I live. It was just £1. So most vintage patterns come single size. So this is bust size 92 centimetres, 36 inches. So I'm a bit bigger than that, but this is a loose fitted dress. So I think I'm going to be able to make it work. I'm very narrow shouldered. I have nothing up top, and I have a tiny bit of a bust, and then I'm kind of like butternut squash shape. So nice floaty dresses, I love them, like, you know, like I'm wearing right now. I think that this kind of beautiful bib detail is going to look really great. It's got pin tucks, and then kind of a triangular yoke at the bottom, or maybe a tab, we'll call it a tab, a triangular tab at the bottom, and then a tie waist, which I really love at the minute because you can then make it as loose or as tight as you want, depending on whether you've had a big dinner or you've gotten a bit overheated. You just loosen it a bit and feel cooler. So yeah, I'm really excited to make that. It has a top or a maxi length, but I'm going to make the knee length version. So yeah, unfortunately you won't be able to pick up this one, but you could get either of these either online, or if you fancy Love Sewing. This one's a 6 to 22, so I think it goes up to, let me see if it's got them on, a finished bust of 51.5 inches, so that's quite good. And then this one is up to a size 22 as well, and it goes up to a 50.5, I think, 50.5 inch bust. So I think that is what it's saying the size should be. But obviously it's so loose that then you might, if you're a bit above those measurements, you might still be able to get away with it, given the loose fit. Depends how much ease you'd like. So yes, that's everything I picked up. My stash is quite ginormous, and someone has asked if I do a video of the whole stash. It would probably have to be 5 or 6 videos, so we'll see about that. If that's something you're interested in seeing, we could maybe go by cottons and then viscose and silk and so on, just to see what I'm hoarding. I'm happy to reveal all if that's of interest. Let me know what you think of all my fabrics in the comments below, and I'll do my best to reply to them all. Thanks, bye everyone.